Hey, hey. It's 11 a.m. We're on time. And I think it's time to get this show started.
It's showtime, Breaux Show.
And so it begins.
We are live! Oh, for booting up cold!
Groovy.
No, Husband Eater has a headache in his whole body.
How am I gonna fix that?
Give me some sugar, baby.
I don't think so.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Yes.
Oh, great! We're all gonna die!
Perkalabba ding dong!
Isn't that adorable?
Good evening. Are you ready? It's time for the hype of the night, the Breaux Show. And now, here's everybody's favorite two-stepping host, Michael Breaux.
Well, hey there, hi there, ho there, and welcome to the Breaux Show. Hashtag Brunch with Bro. That's right, folks. We're here at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and across the world, we're now being listened to by anybody eating brunch here in the U.S., breakfast in the U.S., and maybe dinner time in Japan. I don't know. So welcome and hi. How are you? Welcome. Wide awake, everybody. I hope. I'm wide awake. I've had my breakfast. I'm rearing to go. Got the show ready in less than 2 hours prior to this broadcast. Yes, that's right. We did all the graphics, everything just before the show. Well, let me rephrase that. Intern dear number 4. How are you doing? Did you do it? Do you need some coffee? Oh, Judge Deer, you're here too. Rock on, folks. Judge Deer, you had your hot coffee black, just like your robes, right? Yeah. All right. Hey, what are you talking about? I'm here too. I'm wide awake. Elf, you were asleep last week. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. I had a lot of fun and a lot of fun yesterday. Let's talk about whoa. Let's slow down. Let's slow that down a little bit. Let's go ahead and get our introductions and everything for the show started, and then we'll go ahead and have a little bit more fun. Ready? Let's go through our sponsors. First up, RetroCon, the convention for the retro fan in you, coming up on September 14th and 15th, 2019 for RetroCon, the convention for the retro fan in you. And of course, there is JBL, JoeBattleLines, run by our good friend Fred and Leonardo T. Dragon at JoeBattleLines.com for all your Joe news for G.I. Joe, anything upcoming, or even small 4-inch figures. Go check out JBL. Also, our friend Kevin's site, SEO Toy Review, super exciting, outrageous toy review. Go check him out on YouTube. See his videos. He did a couple new ones this week. You definitely want to go check those out. YouTube.com/SEO Toy Review. And of course, Tinkerbead's Toy and Comic Store, located in Allentown, New Jersey. You want to check them out for all your retro toy needs. They're awesome. They're great. If they don't have it, they know where to get it. So go check them out. And of course, Deer Park. Hold on. Before we go through, let's play our disclaimer.
Nestle Waters North America Incorporated, Deer Park, and any affiliates are not a sponsor, official or unofficial, of the Breaux Show. In fact, we're pretty sure they couldn't care less about the Breaux Show or Michael Breaux. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer.
Go through. That's right. No harm was done in this making of this disclaimer. All right. So let's move forward here. We're still learning the kinks and whatnot of the show and how we're doing things. Oh, Spin Master Snakes, you ready to go? You are? All right. Play that beat. Oh, he's spinning. Woo! That's some good music, dude. All right. So, welcome to the Breaux Show. Thank you for coming on by. Yes, this is hashtag Brunch with Bro. You're having your morning time with me. Hopefully, you're waking up and having a lot of fun. It is Sunday, so maybe you're taking a little bit easy. Maybe you're doing something fun. Or maybe you're doing those last-minute chores you got to do before the week starts on Monday. Heck, you might even be working today, and I feel sad that you are, but hopefully you'll come back and listen to us and have a little bit more fun. Just how you doing? You know, everybody's doing good. Alf, did you have fun yesterday? I did. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that indeed. So let's talk about what Alf and I, actually myself, Alf was just kind of there, Mrs. Breaux and everybody did yesterday at a Hallmark store. What? Why are we talking about Hallmark? Because Hallmark is awesome, dudes. Hallmark rocks. Now, Mrs. Breaux runs and manages her own Hallmark store for a company called Norman's Hallmark here in the local area where the Breaux Show Studios are at. And yesterday, for Hallmark itself, for all their stores, was Ornament Premiere. What's that mean? Christmas in July. That's right. Christmas came in July, like it always does for Hallmark. And the first of like their 3 to 4 waves of ornaments came out to all their stores. And yesterday, well, I worked with Mrs. Breaux and we worked in her store and we were doing a retro theme for the ornaments because there's so many retro ornaments this year. We just had to have a lot of fun. It was just great. So yesterday I spent the time working at this second job alongside with the boss there, Mrs. Breaux, aka, and it was just great. A lot of customers came in. They had a lot of fun and we had a retro theme there. This year's store's theme, sometimes it was movies, sometimes it was other stuff. This year it was retro. And Mrs. Breaux, she dressed up as an 80s girl, complete with an MTV shirt, the really high, cool looking, what do you call that? Scrunchie, the really high socks, really shiny shoes. They were a little painful, Five Below. Sorry, they were painful shoes, but they look great. So yeah, there was also her assistant manager, Sam, dressed as a 90s girl. Like she had everything from the jean jacket to Lisa Frank to even a Tamagotchi. Yeah. And then, of course, there was Miss Laura, one of the employees in the store, dressed really retro and a really cool retro Merry Christmas apron. And looks like, you know, your little grandma that would come in and give you cookies for Christmas. Or looks like Mrs. Claus. So you can't get more retro than that. It was just a lot of fun. And I highly want to tell you, go check out your local Hallmark store because they may have really cool ornaments. We did in this store in particular a series where we picked our favorite ornaments and then had people vote for the favorite ornament in the store for bragging rights. That's all it was. So customers would come up, check off, and if you're looking at the screen now, you actually see some of the employee picks, including there is a where is it? A little truck with a Christmas tree in it that was picked by Mrs. Breaux. We have Woody from Toy Story. There's also an Enterprise from Star Trek The Motion Picture's 40th anniversary. Yes, that's right. There's an Enterprise ornament with NCC-1701. No bloody A, B, C, or D. It's for the motion picture release from 1979, but it could technically be the same one from Wrath of Khan. So yes, I highly recommend that ornament. That was my favorite. And we also had a lot of cool things. We had old toys there, and some of the ornaments are like a Tinker Toy tree. There was also a My Little Pony ornament. There were Connect Four. There was Trouble. There's going to be a Hungry Hippos coming out. If you're looking now, there was also an Ecto 1 ornament that came out this year. Last time the Ecto 1 came out was about 10 years ago, and it played the theme music. This one lights up and plays the klaxon sound. And I was there too. I was dressed up as a Ghostbuster. Alf was too. Yes, I was. I can talk now. Yes, you can. Alf, did you have a lot of fun? I did. It was great. I was dressed as a Ghostbuster. You were holding me, and I was looking at all the cool ornaments. There was this one. We'll talk about it in a minute. And I was great. Now, a big shout out to Rose and Tony from RetroCon who let me borrow the Ghostbusters gear to wear for this event yesterday. It was just awesome. It was so much fun. It was great. I really can't say enough about it. It was just a lot of fun to hang out, work. I even had a little Stay Puft, little stuffed animal in my pocket because why not? So the ornaments this year are really cool. And like I said, there are a lot of retro ones. They have their standard ones too, but some of the retro ones, including, of course, the Starship Enterprise. There's a Batman, Kermit the Frog. There's a bunch of Star Wars ones. There's even Bumblebee. A G1 Bumblebee looks just like the toy. And whereas the last few years they've done Grimlock, Starscream, Megatron, Soundwave, and Optimus Prime, those look like the original G1 toys, but much smaller. This is the rare case where they did Bumblebee, who was one of the mini cars, and the ornament is bigger than the car, is bigger than the toy. It's crazy. They also did some really cool ones with Princess Peach and Bowser, who you see here, Batman, a Defender video game. Last year it was Donkey Kong. Doesn't actually play a game, but it plays the music. It just looks great. And there's so many great ornaments. I highly recommend it. If you are a retro person and you want to have some cool ornaments on your tree this year, get started. Go now. There's even a tribble you can pick up that when you squeeze it, it makes the sound. Woo, woo, woo. Just if you get the tribble ornament, make sure that you don't feed it, or it's going to be like gremlins at Christmas. Bad, bad, bad news. Last but not least, Alf's favorite picture. Alf. Now, Alf, yes, I was looking for cat ornaments the entire time I was there. I only found a couple. One little kitty cat one that was a little porcelain. It looked really tasty. I tried to eat it and they wouldn't let me. There was also a picture of a cat and I just sort of drooled at it. I know you did. And we had to clean up that drool off the floor, didn't we? Yes. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Alf. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Alf. Hey, Mikey. Okay, we got to stop this. Okay, so if you are a ornament fan, if you are a retro fan, definitely go check out your local Hallmark today to make sure that you can get your ornaments. Now, simple plug, go to any Norman's Hallmark in the Philadelphia area. They are the best ones in the area. They will get you taken care of. I highly recommend going to any of them, although I may be partial to the one in the King of Prussia Mall. That's all I'll say. All right, let's just take a look and see if we've got anybody watching, anybody mentioning anything. No, nothing there. No, nobody yet. Okay, that's okay. So we're just having a little bit of fun here. Let's see. Looks like Mrs. Breaux may have shared. That's right. Nobody's taken that hashtag. Looks like Mrs. Breaux shared the link for the show here and said hashtag brunch with Breaux. No one's taken that hashtag yet. I don't understand. It's a great hashtag. Brunch with Breaux. Make sure to share that hashtag brunch with Breaux. So, all right, moving on. Let's talk about the fact that this week, reviews you can use, we don't have any. It's been a crazy week because we came right out of the holiday weekend. Work was a little bit crazy. Getting ready for the event this weekend was crazy. So I didn't get to go really watch anything, although I did watch Chopping Mall last night, a favorite horror film of mine. Basic review, it's Johnny Five from Short Circuit gone evil. That's in a mall. That's the best way to review it. However, over this next week, The Lion King, the live action remake comes out. Okay, maybe it's not a live action remake because it's all CGI. It's technically animated, I suppose, but still, it looks amazing and we cannot wait to see it. So I'd be looking for a review for Lion King next week for us here on Brunch with Breaux. That's right. So that said, that is a retro remake because it's that. And I'll be honest, with a lot of the Disney live action remakes, they did Disney's Beauty and the Beast. Of course, we all know my favorite movie of all time is the animated Disney's Beauty and the Beast. The live action one was good. It wasn't great, but it was really good. The Aladdin live action remake was better than the Disney's Beauty and the Beast live action remake. Yeah, this gets confusing, but still the animated one's better. Lion King could be the one where they're on equal footing. I don't know yet. So we will know soon enough, at least from my perspective. That said, since we're going retro, we know what time it is. Deer Park, the unofficial official drink of the Breaux Show. Deer Park. Hold on there. Where it tastes like real deer. Before we get into our next segment, because it's being sponsored by Deer Park, let's play this disclaimer one more time.
Nestle Waters North America Incorporated, Deer Park, and any affiliates are not a sponsor, official or unofficial, of the Breaux Show. In fact, we're pretty sure they couldn't care less about the Breaux Show or Michael Breaux. No deer were harmed in the making of this disclaimer.
That's right. It is now time for...
This Week in Geektastic History.
That's right. It's time for This Week in Geektastic History, where we decide to give you a little bit of knowledge about the upcoming week and some kind of really unique historical facts. There's one big one that we're going to get to last, but first, let's talk about, I don't know. Let's see. July 14th, 1881. Henry McCarty, better known to everyone as Billy the Kid, escaped from prison only 2 weeks before his scheduled execution for his many crimes. Well, after 2 weeks of pursuit, Sheriff Pat Garrett found Billy the Kid at the Maxwell Ranch, where Sheriff Garrett shot Billy the Kid to death, thus giving Billy a chance to meet his maker, as it were. That's right, Billy the Kid escaped, and then on this day in 1881, he met his maker. Now, Billy the Kid, young guy, killed a lot of people. Yes, he needed to be put down. But I will always think of Billy the Kid as someone who may have not done all that, may have just been caught in bad circumstances and had a lot of fun when he actually found and met Bill and Ted and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. But that's just me. All right, moving on. Let's talk about the fact that on July 15th, 2006, social media site Twitter launches. You guys heard of Twitter, right? Twitter? Yeah. So launched as a side project for the ODO podcasting company, Twitter, first known as TWTTR, was launched as a messaging service to groups of people within that podcasting's user base. That grew, and as it grew over the years, it has now become a major social media platform. Initially offering only 140 characters per message, now 280, many people from celebrities to companies and more share updates, news, releases on this social media platform. Be sure, of course, to follow us on this social media platform at The Breaux Show. That's at TheBreaux, as an X-ray, SHOW. We're also on Instagram in the same format and on Facebook. So if you search for us, you should be able to find us. So go follow us today. Let's see. We're actually going to go check Twitter real fast and see if we have anything there. No, nobody there. And no. All right. So it's kind of quiet morning. I mean, maybe everybody's having their brunch right now. That's good. You can always come back and listen to the show a little bit later. That's the beauty of doing this as a live show right to YouTube, where you guys can come listen to it anytime. Now, this week also in Geektastic History, we have July 20th, 1969. Man lands on the moon. There, you can't get much more historic than that. You really can't. So we all know the history here, right? On July 16th, 1969, the lunar module carrying aboard the Apollo 11 crew is launched. That's carrying Neil Armstrong, Michael Collins, and Edwin Aldrin Jr. They're launched on that mission that is historic in nature and called to be done by an earlier president, President JFK, back in 1961.
We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
And then on July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong steps off that lunar lander, and mankind makes the most significant quote to this day, at least to me anyways.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
It's one of those moments in history where, as much it would make me a little bit older right now, I wish I had been born maybe 10 years earlier. I was born in 1975. Had I been born in even 1965, I would have been about 4 years or just over 4 years old when this happened. And it'd be something I could say I remember. I can only read about it and watch it as history now, but I wish I could have been a part of that, just a part of it. That said, there's so much history to this moment. Suffice to say, I can't talk about it all here, and we'd be here for hours if I did. I encourage you, the Breaux Patrol, take this week and enjoy remembering 50 years later of mankind's landing on the moon. Study the history and look forward to the future. Are we going to go to Mars soon? I truly believe so. This was an epic moment in human history where we take ourselves off of our own small planet in the universe and landed on another body in space. It doesn't get bigger than that. And if we can go to another place in space, then anything is possible. So learn about the history. If you didn't live through it, learn about it. That's all I'll say. I think it's important that we learn about these things. Now, moving on, let's talk about something even more retro. That's RetroCon 2019, the convention for the retro fan in you, coming up on Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th. You definitely want to be there because, well, it's going to be awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong with the 200 plus tables of vendors, more guests than you can shake a stick at. And they've made a new announcement. I teased it last week, but now we have, that's right, Robbie Rist is joining the impressive lineup of guests, at RetroCon. He's known as Cousin Oliver from the Brady Bunch, but he's also known as the voice actor from Michelangelo from the original 3 Turtle movies. That's right. This is Michelangelo from the 1990, 91, and 93 and 94 live action films, at least the voice actor. That's who I know. It's my namesake. I can't wait to meet this guy. It's going to be awesome. He was also an actor that appeared in Kid Video, the TV cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon, in the live action sequences and voiced his character. He's an accomplished musician as well. I mean, it's great. This is like one of the best gifts for RetroCon ever. I can't wait to meet this guy. It's a turtle, for crying out loud. God, I love being a turtle. And I'm hoping we can get him to say at some point the quote right on your screen: "Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza." Or one of my personal favorite, I just forgot it. Combat Cold Cuts. Okay, it's from 2, but still, it's a great film. I like it. So I can't wait. Yeah, RetroCon's going to be a lot of fun this year. I can't wait. You definitely got to come check it out. Tickets are still on sale at retrocons.com if you want to buy them early. Definitely go get them early, and it's $25, I believe, to be able to get both days, Saturday and Sunday. You can still pay at the door with cash if you want, though, but if you want to get both days and pre-register, you might get some extra goodies, too. You never know. It's been a wild week, guys. It's been fun. So let's go talk about the fact that, there's some really cool things going on. And, of course, what I love to talk about is the fact that #JustBroIt, or do a good deed a day. As you know, I always tell you that if you can throughout the week, do something nice for someone without any regard for yourself, without thinking that you're going to get something back. It could be something as simple as holding a door open for someone, smiling at someone that looks like they're having a bad day. Now, that was weird. Okay, so I'm not sure where we left off with the show here. Oh, wow, you guys could see me there. All right, so we're going to end the show here. We're going to maybe do another show a little bit later today, or do a remake up for this show for next week. Hopefully you guys got to see quite a bit of that, but thank you for watching. And technical difficulties, you got to love it. There goes the internet. It takes me out for a couple minutes, hopefully not too long. Rock on, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Woohoo! Spin Master Snakes, take us out. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. All right. I'm going to play some music myself, too, now. Let's get that going. All right, folks, that's the show. Technical difficulties, gotta love them, but it's fun. Hey, you would have technical difficulties from Melmac. Alf, you crashed into a garage. Oh, hey, Mikey, I want to go now. Later, Alf. Take it easy, guys. Rock on, everybody. #JustBroIt and do a good deed a day.